Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Sage and welcome to this video everybody. In this video I will be going over 10 of the best snipers for 3-cat spam. However, there's a little bit of a twist to it. So I'm going to be having one set of 5 here for 3-catting in public games, and then I'm going to have another set of 5 for just 1v1ing. So they are all going to be for 3-cat spam, but like I said, I'm going to have one for 1v1ing and I'm going to have one for specifically for public games, because a lot of people ask me what's the best weapons to 1v1 with for 3-cat spam. So I'll be talking about the best snipers for 3-cat spam and the best snipers for public games, since a lot of you guys have been asking for that. I've done a lot of videos on snipers in the past, so I figured I would go ahead and make this video. I don't really think that there's anything else I could really talk about with snipers, like maybe best area damage snipers, but there aren't too many in the game anymore. So this will probably be the last video I do on snipers, unless I were to make like a remake of a video I've made in the past, or else maybe if you guys have any ideas that I could do with snipers, let me know down in the comments, because I've done like ricochet, I've done, like poison weapons, and I've included some of the snipers in that. I've done how to 3-cat spam, and I'm talking about the best snipers that you can use for 3-cat spam in 1v1s and for public games. I've already talked about the most powerful snipers, I've already talked about the best cheap ones. I've already done so much stuff with snipers, I figured it's probably time to move on to a new weapon category. I've done a little bit of backup stuff, so maybe I can do more reviews or like topics about those. So let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see. If you guys are sad that this is the last video I'll make on snipers, let me know down in the comments. And if you guys, like I said, have an idea, I'll do another video on snipers. I feel like I've done so many on snipers at this point that I don't want to be, I don't know how to say it, but I really do appreciate the support on the channel recently. By the way, we've been doing so well, gaining subscribers every single day, and it's really insane. And I thank you guys so much for it. Like, it's honestly insane. Yesterday I did not upload, but that's because my family had just gotten here from Puerto Rico, so we went to go hang out in a place called Mystic, which is, I think it's in Massachusetts, I'm not sure. But we hung out in Mystic the other day, or yesterday, and so I didn't really have any time to upload. I'm really sorry about that. So, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to click that like button and also subscribe to the channel, because I do post videos every single day. And yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alrighty everybody, first I will be talking about the 1v1 kind of snipers. So the first one I'll be talking about is called the Liquidators E1, guys. Now everybody knows that this weapon is extremely good, and the reason for that is because it's kind of like the Comet in its prime days. When the Comet had no delay at all, you could use it as a middleman for any weapon, and you could just have like a perfect 3-cat loadout, and that is how the Liquidators E1 currently is. The weapon itself is, when you're 1v1ing people with no armor, it is a one-shot to the body, as well as a one-shot to the head, of course, and it's absolutely insane the fact that you won't have any delay at all. So you can combine it with 2 weapons that do have delays, because this one just cancels it out completely. You can go from like Exterminator to Liquidator Z1 over to the for example, I don't know, like the Reflector, and then you could just have like a really overpowered loadout like that, guys, and it works so well. So if you guys remember how the Comet used to act in game, this is really similar to that, and this weapon is so worth getting if you are able to get it. Okay guys, so the next weapon I will be talking about is called the Elephant Hunter. Now the Elephant Hunter is a weapon that everyone knows is really good for 3-cat spam. It's been up and coming for a really long time now, and it's starting to get noticed by more and more pro players. A lot of people tend to use it because it is a one-shot to the head and a one-shot to the body whenever you're doing 1v1s, which is what most people use it for. Not a lot of people do like public games anymore, but whenever people are doing 1v1s, you typically see a lot of people using this weapon, and that's because of its damage, guys. Like I said before, it works really well with 3-cat spam, and it has a lot of damage. So when a lot of people think about what sniper to use for 1v1ing, you think about this one, guys. Although it may not have any special effects, the weapon itself is really badass looking, and it functions really well for whatever purpose you want to use it for during 3-cat spam. So if you are ever able to get this sniper, I highly recommend doing so, guys, because it is so worth the money you spend. Alrighty everybody, the next weapon I will be talking about is called the Succubus. Now, a lot of people don't really realize how good the Succubus actually is. The weapon itself is a one-shot to the head and a one-shot to the body, and whenever you're not using armor, and when you are using armor, it is a one-shot to the head, I believe, and a 2-shot to the body, with certain modules, of course, but in 1v1, it's going to be a, with no armor, of course, it's going to be a one-shot no matter what, which is why I did put it on this list, guys. There's a whole bunch of weapons that you can make one-shot, but this one is especially good because of its capacity. it has 12 bullets in the capacity. So think about how many shots you can get off before you actually have to reload. And that's something that's really, really good during 1v1s. You know, that's not something that you see too often. So being able to not have to reload constantly means that you're spending less time trying to, you know, dodge bullets whenever you're like spinning in circles, trying to dodge the other person's bullets when reloading. And you're going to be spending more time, you know, actually shooting your gun. So it's going to be a lot easier to be using a weapon like this. And it does work really, really well for 3-cat spam. And it is not a weapon that takes, delay. So I believe you can use this weapon plus the exterminator, but then you're going to have an extra delay whenever you go to a different weapon. But I believe in some cases this weapon won't have a delay. So if you guys are able to get this weapon, I highly recommend doing so because it is extremely useful and it is really, really powerful and great for 3-cat spam. Okay guys, so the next weapon I will be talking about in this video is called the Comet. Now the Comet is a weapon that I'm sure everyone's been waiting to hear on this list because of how good the weapon actually is. It has a 10 bullet capacity, meaning that you don't really need to reload the weapon for a long time, pretty similar to the Succubus. This weapon basically acts just like the Succubus, except for the fact that it does have a delay and it is a ricochet weapon. So you can kind of mix and match them here. Succubus, you know, it is good, it doesn't have a delay, but then the weapon, you know, it doesn't have any like special effects or anything like that. But with the Comet, you have the ricochet effect, meaning that you don't really need to shoot directly at the person, but you can shoot at the floor right below them, or you can shoot at the wall behind them. If you miss a little bit, you have a chance like the bullet will come back and hit the enemy player, which is always really good, guys. So the Succubus, or not the Succubus, and the Comet are really similar, but the Comet does have the upper hand in when it has since it has the ricochet effect, but the Succubus has 2 more bullets and it has a less likely chance to have an animation. So the weapon itself is really, really good, guys, and if you are able to get the Comet, I don't think it's available anymore, but if you do have it, you should definitely use it for 1v1s. So the last of the 1v1 weapons specifically I'll be talking about is called the Spiritual Rifle. So I can barely pronounce this thing, so I'm just going to be calling it the Spirit Rifle, guys. So anyway, guys, the Spirit Rifle is a weapon that is a one-shot to the head as well as a one-shot to the body in an in a no-armor 1v1 situation. The weapon itself does have poison, so even if yours isn't maxed out all the way, likeliness is you're going to finish them off. Even for no-armor situations, if you have a good enough module on this thing can actually one-shot to the body and when you actually have armor on, so this could actually go to the other section as well. However, I am going to be leaving it in this one just for the sakes that it works better for obviously no armor 1v1. So talking about this weapon, guys, it is really, really overpowered. It is the newest sniper in the game, so there's not too much we know about it yet. So I definitely recommend getting the battle pass and getting the sniper if you are able to do so. It's great. Okay guys, so the first of the non-1v1 specific weapons I'll be talking about is called the Prototype S. Now everybody knows that the Prototype S is a really good weapon simply for the fact that it's free. You know, it's a free weapon you can get in the clan system. So if you guys have a really good clan, if you grind hard enough, you're going to open up enough chests to get this weapon, guys, and it's 100% worth doing it. The reason that this weapon is really worth getting because of the fact that it has a really high damage. It is a one-shot to the head and a 2-shot to the body with armor on. It also, if you have like good enough modules on it, you might be able to get it to a one-shot, although I'm not quite sure. I think that the weapon is 100% worth getting because of the fact, guys, like I said before, it's free, and it works really, really well for 3-cat spam, except for the fact that it does put off an animation to other weapons like the exterminator, so you're going to have to include a middleman weapon such as the Ice King if that's the way you want to go, or like for the poison darts, those will work the same way. The Poseidon's Trident will work as a middleman weapon, but this weapon, guys, is really worth getting if you are able to grind for it. Another weapon that's gaining popularity, guys, the Heavy Sniper Rifle. The Heavy Sniper Rifle is known to be one of those weapons that is also up and coming now. A lot of the times, weapons like these suddenly gain popularity, and then they gain so much popularity that eventually they get nerfed. So hopefully that doesn't happen with this weapon, guys. But however, guys, this weapon right here is really, really powerful. It is a one-shot to the head, and on some occasions, a one-shot to the body, depending on what modules you have on the weapon itself. It works really, really well for 3-cat spam. However, it does have an animation with a lot of guns, so you do have to use a weapon that is a middleman weapon in order to use it. I think that the weapon is 100% worth getting. I believe it's only like 1,300 coins to get in the trader's van, because it was in the trader's van not too long ago and it was available for 1,300 coins, but being the stupid guy that I am, I didn't think it was worth getting, so I didn't really grind to get it. So if you guys are able to get this weapon, I 100% recommend getting it because it's really good. Alrighty guys, the next weapon I will be talking about is called the Anti-Champion Rifle. Now everybody knows that this is the most powerful sniper in the entire game, along with the Digital Sunrise. This one, however, you can one-shot the person into the toes. You don't even have to hit them in the head. You can hit somebody right in the toenail and they'll die instantly, guys. This weapon is a one-shot to the head and to the body. No matter where you shoot them, they will die instantly, which is absolutely insane. The weapon costs over 3,400 coins, I think. And for the price, it's definitely worth it. Although I do think that the weapon will be getting nerfed soon because of how actually overpowered it is. A lot of people hate on this weapon because of the fact that it is a one-shot to the toe. Like, you can literally shoot somebody in the toes and they will die, and I 100% agree. This weapon should not be this overpowered, so I do think that eventually it will be nerfed, but a lot of people are saying that it won't, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen with this weapon, guys. But it does work really, really well for 3-cat spam, and you are able to one-shot, and it has a relatively high fire rate. It's definitely slow if you're going to be, you know, trying to one-cat it, but if you're 3-catting, this weapon works really, really well. Alright everybody, the next weapon I will be talking about is called the Block Rifle, or it might be called the Blockman Rifle. But anyway guys, talking about this weapon, it is a one-shot to the head and a two-shot to the body, as in most snipers in this game at this point. In this clip, as you guys can see here, I forgot to put my armor back on, but when I'm wearing armor, it functions in the same way, except it does two-shot to the body, and I only realized after I had recorded this clip. So just know guys that in this clip I didn't have armor on, but it does function in nearly the same way. So guys, talking about this weapon, it's 100% worth getting because it works really, really well for 3-cat spam. It is a really high damaging weapon. It has a relatively high capacity, and I've seen a lot of people like Lucas use this for the montages, and it's definitely worth getting, guys, if you are able to. I don't think you are unless you're going to get it from the craft, so it's definitely a worthwhile getting gun. Last but not least, guys, I will be talking about the Sniper Exoskeleton Rifle. Now, this weapon is 100% worth getting if you are able to do so. If you ever see, like, the availability of it in, like, the event, like, chests, you should definitely try and grind for it, guys, because it functions basically like the Anti-Champion Rifle, except a little tiny bit less powerful. It does one-shot to the head and two-shot to the body. You can actually get this weapon to one-shot to the body if you put, like, the best modules on it. For example, if you have, like, a level 7 or higher magic damage module on it, I believe this weapon can one-shot to the body. It is a wall break weapon, meaning you can shoot directly through a wall with it, which is really, really good to have, especially if you're somebody who's, you know, is going to take like one of those risky shots and like shoot through a wall and see if you can actually hit the enemy. So it's something that's really, really worth getting, guys, if you are able to do so. It works great for 3-cat spam, and it's 100% worthwhile grinding for, guys. Alrighty guys, that is going to be the end of this video, but don't go just yet because I do have a couple things to say before you guys go. So I'm sorry that I didn't upload yesterday. I hopefully will try and make up for today by doing a double upload, but no promises. I will try and do it though. Before I end this video off, guys, I gotta give a huge shout out to my friend JKJ. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Thank you so much for helping me to make this video, dude. Go check out his channel. The link to it is down in the description. So I'd very much appreciate it if you guys could go subscribe to his channel. He helped me a lot to make these videos with the guns that I didn't have. So again, thank you guys so much. Also, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe, leave a like on it, and let me know down in the comments what you guys would like to see next. So, love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Hey, do you have Discord? If so, you should totally join the official Unity Discord. The link to it is down in the description. As of right now, we have over 500 members who are constantly looking for people to play with. As soon as you join, you can have easy communication with me and everyone else in the community. So, what are you waiting for, man? Go join my Discord. The link is down in the description.